revenge here. Yes, the Avenger accolade. Love to get that. Greetings and salutations, fellow pilots. This is Akirishin. In this video, I will be featuring the specialist level Messerschmitt P.1092 German fighter. This aircraft features 4 20mm cannons that do 200 damage per second with a rate of fire of 700 rounds per minute, which is very good, and an effective firing range of 800 meters, which is also excellent. In terms of equipment, for the cockpit, we have a choice between cockpit armor, which increases the crew's resistance to injuries. However, the negative effect for that particular piece of equipment is that the aircraft's maneuverability is decreased. In my opinion, in this game, maneuverability is critically important, especially for this aircraft, and therefore I don't want to choose anything that is going to decrease the aircraft's maneuverability. As a result, I went with the sight, and on this particular aircraft, I have available the advanced gyroscopic sight, which increases accuracy of forward firing offensive armament by 11%. There is a 9% decrease in our pilot's resistance to injuries because of that. However, bonus characteristics that come with this advanced gyroscopic sight also include a 5% chance of inflicting critical damage and an additional 5% accuracy when firing at moving targets, which is really nice. So I'll take the 9% decrease in our pilot's resistance to injuries. Don't like it, but I'll take it. For the airframe, we had a choice between reinforced skin, reinforced airframe, lightweight wing frame, and polished skin. Right off the bat, I can eliminate polished skin and reinforced airframe because, again, I don't want to choose anything that is going to decrease the aircraft's maneuverability. That leaves me a choice between reinforced skin, which increases the wings and tail's resistance to damage, but you get a decrease in the aircraft's speed. This aircraft is very good in the speed department, and I don't want to debuff that particular ability or benefit to this aircraft. And that leaves me with aircraft maneuverability increase with lightweight wing frame, which is what I chose. And there is a decrease in the aircraft's hit points, but my theory is the more maneuverable this jet is, the less vulnerable it will be to attack, the less it's going to be hit. Was able to get the improved lightweight wing frame. That increases our ability to roll by 7.5% and our maneuverability in turns by 2%. The negative is we get a 3.4% decrease in aircraft hit points and a 6% decrease in our wings resistance to damage. There's a bonus characteristic though that comes with this of 3% in roll maneuverability. For our engine, we had options with engine armor protection. However, that would, although it would increase our engine's resistance to damage, we'd lose aircraft speed. I don't want to do that. Don't want to lose speed with this aircraft. It's one of its, again, strengths. Boost efficiency increase with combined injection / boost system, but the availability of our boost would be reduced. I don't want that either. So then we're left with lightweight power unit, which increases our aircraft's maneuverability at a cost of the engine, decrease in the engine's resistance to damage. Again, I'll take that increased maneuverability with that negative. So we got, with improved lightweight power unit, a 4% Yaw maneuverability. I don't know that that really helps me. Don't do a lot of yawing. But we do get a 1.8% increase in maneuverability in turns, which is nice, at the cost of an 8% decrease in our engine's resistance to damage. But we do get a 1% increase in acceleration without boost, so that's nice. Because this is a specialist aircraft, we have access to another ability, which is for the engine. And we had a choice between engine armor protection, where we get an increase in the engine's resistance to damage, but we lose speed. Don't want to lose speed, so I didn't choose that. A combined injection boost system, which again, we get an increase in boost efficiency, but the boost is not as available. Didn't want that. Again, that affects our speed. So I went with the up-rated engine, which increased our engine thrust, but we did get a decrease in resistance to fire. I'll take that. I think we'll be okay in that regard. And that gave us a 2% increase in acceleration without the boost and a 1% increase in cruise speed at the cost of 5% decrease in resistance to fire. Then we have our equipment for our forward firing weapon. And we've got a choice between reinforced bolt carriers, which increases our burst length at the cost of firing accuracy. Long gun barrels, which increases our range of fire with a cost of a reduction in burst length. Or gas operated action, which increases our rate of fire at the cost of accuracy. I don't want to lose accuracy, so I did not choose either reinforced bolt carriers or gas operated action. I went with long gun barrels because I do like being able to get guns on the target as soon as possible at greater distances. So that's what I went with ultimately on that. And it's just a stock long gun barrels. Didn't have any kind of improved for that. In terms of consumables, I went with emergency medical kit because we did get a reduction in our pilot's resistance to injuries. I wanted to go with this because it will get our pilot back to health. So that kind of ameliorates that negative of our gun sight that we got. Secondary control system, which restores controllability of wings and tail. For the engine, I got emergency engine restart. We did suffer a reduction in resistance to engine damage, so I thought that was an important consumable to get. Anti-oxidizing additive, which increases engine thrust by 5%, and that's effective for the entire course of the battle, so that's always there, which is nice. The other options were emergency engine cooling. I just have not found that to be particularly useful. It supposedly improves the engine cooldown rate by 5 times for 10 seconds, but it's just very situational. I just haven't found it to be all that wonderful. So that is why I went with anti-oxidizing additive. And then finally, for our ammunition, I went with universal ammunition, which increases the chance of causing fire and inflicting critical damage, both of those. I did not go with any of the premium ammunitions. Okay, so this aircraft has always been good at high altitudes. Our maximum optimal altitude is 2,500 meters, which is not too bad. Our service ceiling is 4,500 meters. So, you know, above 2,500 meters, you're going to begin to see a reduction in aircraft efficiency. Our rate of climb is 169 meters per second, which is not too bad. Our average time to turn 360 degrees is 10.3 seconds. Not fantastic, but not bad either for this aircraft, given that it has also very high speed and good climbing, as well as high altitude capability. Rate of roll is 152 degrees per second. Our maximum optimal speed is 750 kilometers per hour. minimum is 350 kilometers per hour. Our stall speed is 230 kilometers per hour, which is that's pretty bad actually. Not very good. So this aircraft will tend to stall. Our boost duration is 8 seconds, which is not wonderful. Just a couple seconds above abysmal Japanese fighter level. Our boost speed, we can get up to 898 kilometers per hour. Cruising speed 532 kilometers per hour. In terms of our forward firing armaments, optimal distance is 832 meters. Our cumulative damage is 800 damage per second. Alright, so paint schemes. This is our summer paint scheme. All of these give us 10% increase in concealment. This is winter. Very nice. Always love the German paint schemes. This is desert. And finally, marine. There is this other paint scheme, but you don't get any type of concealment with it, so I don't use that. I do like to have that extra concealment, and of course I always have my Lucky 13 on my German aircraft. In terms of pilot skills, this aircraft has kind of 3 strengths in my book. Number 1, the 20mm cannons are terrific. They have good distance, great rate of fire, which is really nice. I like them above the 30mm. So that's one great strength of the aircraft. Second, its maneuverability is, you know, it's not Japanese aircraft or Russian aircraft maneuverability, but it's close. So not bad at all. And the aircraft speed. So building on those strengths, I have chosen as pilot skills Engine Guru 1, which increases engine thrust by 3%. So that helps us with our acceleration when we need to pick up speed quickly. Also Engine Guru 2, which increases engine thrust and top speed by 2%. So that actually, you know, adds to our aircraft's top speed, which is very nice. For maneuverability, I went with Aerodynamics Expert, which increases the positive effects of the mounted equipment on aircraft maneuverability and speed by 40%. So any piece of equipment that's going to help us with our maneuverability or our aircraft speed is going to be enhanced by Aerodynamics Expert. And finally, Aerobatics Expert, which increases maneuverability in all axes by 2%. Were I to get an additional skill point, I would choose Fire Resistance, because we did have a few negative effects on our equipment choices that increase vulnerability to fire, so that would kind of offset that. But I do not have an extra skill point, so I don't have that. Alright, so let's head into a battle here and see the ME P.1092 in action. Alright, all you daredevil pilots, we will be fighting in our P.1092 over the Road to Rome Trap Theater of Operation.
Attention, you are entering the zone controlled by the enemy.
Let him get done there. And we will head to the command center first. Always like to get that command center in our possession so that we can get bombers inbound to the enemy's captured sectors, cause them headaches. Lovely aircraft, the P.1092.
Show me what you can do, pilots. Let's roll.
See those nice cannons there? So I am looking for light aircraft first. They're the easiest and quickest to take down. Hopefully the fire will get that ground. I don't know if we're gonna do it though. We're rolling, rolling, rolling. Ah, he got my kill. Whatever. Next. Another light aircraft up here. Didn't get my guns to fire there for a second. Looks like we need one more. I'm just maneuvering here so we don't get hit too much by this flak. Let's see, is there an easy ground target that's already been dealt with? Just rolling, rolling, rolling here. Trying to avoid some of this flak. Hopefully we'll have some more aircraft to shoot at here for a second. We're not the best ground attack aircraft for sure. There we go. That did it. The P.1092, folks, ground attack aircraft. Not. Alright, so we've got a MiG-9 up here.
Enemy bombers detected. Destroy them.
We have there FJ1. Let's see who comes up for business first. I do not know why my guns are not firing when I'm pushing my mouse button here. And we're just trying to be a hard target here. Yeah, hurt you a little bit there. You know, when I think they're about to get into range, I start firing. Even though they may not be quite in range yet, a lot of times they'll fly into range in time. Alright, did we get him too? You're gonna collide, you want to get the... no, he survived. Oh, good for him. Alright, let's see how we're doing here. About even right now. We have here. We have a ground attack aircraft coming in and a couple multi-rolls on our sector here, so we'll get over there and see if we can't intervene there before they get our make some inroads on our command center there. Go there as soon as we can. Looks like the ground attack aircraft, which I'm pretty confident as a human pilot, is kind of low health, medium health there, so come on. Hopefully we can get him before he gets our... Almost got him. If he doesn't kill us with a bomb, we'll be able to finish him off on this one, I think. Climb as quickly as we can there. Alright, so that saved our command center. I think that was pretty darn important to do. We have up here MiG. Powerful aircraft there. Need to be careful with this fellow. I will probably feature the MiG next. You know what? Let's get a little revenge here. Yes, that Avenger accolade. I'd love to get that. Now we'll head up here and see what we can do about this MiG. Oh, looks like our buddy got him first. Good job. What are we doing here? Looks like they took our sector over there. This one, not a lot of enemy aircraft, so let's go over here and try to Save our garrison here. Got a Kai 162. Very maneuverable aircraft. Good guns. Definitely something we want to be careful with. I just love these 20mm. The 20mm cannons are just my favorite cannons. No doubt about it. Just the rate of fire, it's just really easy to hit things with them. Gotcha. Trying to hit our friendly there. Let's go for this lower health fighter here. Now, we'll set up on this one, so we'll get him. And then we'll come back around and work on this. What is it? A P.1092, our brethren aircraft here, which is gone now. And we got our ground attack human pilot here. Don't want to get killed by a bomb. Put our fire out there. Again, I don't want to get killed by a bomb like that one. He tried to get us there.
The command centers are under our control.
Yeah, just couldn't kill him in time. We've got to be careful of those bombs. Got him killed by a MiG there. Still, we seem to be doing pretty well here. Still have 2 sectors and almost third. So we just need to hold on. Do have a multi-role coming in over here to our command center though. That's a little worrisome. Come on, clock. Give us our aircraft back. You know, if we could take this command center here, that would be really good. Because then we're closer to our spawn point than the other command center. Alright, so we've got a couple low health. Let's This is where it's nice to have that extra range.
Bomber squadron detected. Engage them immediately.
Try to help our friendly out here. And we got the command center. Very nice. That is helpful. Alrighty. Let's see what we have over here. Alright. What is that? A LA? Love to finish him off. There we go.
Great job today. We'll be
And there we are, folks. Victory! Yay! Okay, so number 1 spot on the team there. 2 chevrons on the grade rank. And Subjugator. Might have some more flags when we get back to the hangar, which we'll head to now and get the after action report. Alright, so taking a look at the after action report, we had 11 kills, 3 assists, took 2 sectors. let's see here. Got the Avenger accolade for taking out an aircraft that had shot us down. And let's see here. Did also get effective fire. 186,000 plus in currency, over almost 15,000 in XP, 745 in free XP, so that was nice. 13,410 in combat points. And looks like all the other top players were ground attack aircraft, including the top player on the enemy team was the ground attack aircraft IL-40P that we shot down. So yeah, very good result there. Some clutch play there, I think, saving our command center the first time when the top ground attack aircraft on the enemy team was there trying to take it, and then also retaking it there towards the end. So folks, that is the specialist level MEP 1092 Messerschmitt Tier 9 German fighter. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you get an opportunity to fly the MEP 1092 and even to get it to specialist level, I hope you have great success.